Hey there, and welcome back to the VEX IQ guide. In today's video, we're going to be building a PTO mechanism using pneumatics. Let's dive right in.
Firstly, we're just going to be taking a quick look on how this PTO mechanism works. As you can see here, when the piston is in the retracted position, it's going to spin this upper gear that you can see right here. Then, when it's in the extended position, it's going to be spinning the other gear, the one lower on your screen, circle right here. Now, let's take a look at how this thing works. First off, look at where the motor is positioned. It's spinning this central gear here. This gear obviously has to stay in place because the motor isn't moving. It's the gear that's connected to it which is moving and changing the transmission of power. Now, there's a few things I want you to notice here. First off, look at how when the piston is extended, the gear is hitting this other gear, which is the one that's closer to us on the screen. By taking off this beam, we can see what really happens in the inner workings of things. Let's take this apart a little bit so we can see exactly what's going on. So this is the module that we have on the piston. It's connected to a capped shaft with a gear on the bottom there. Now, if you make a very similar thing, it'll work out pretty well, as the capped shaft allows the gear to spin on the base plate without much friction at all. You can see here how this movement happens in action. The gear simply slides on the base plate based on what the piston tells it to do and hits one gear or a different one depending on its position. We can see how in this position, the gear that is on the cylinder is connected to both of the other gears, and that's what allows the transmission of power. And we can see actually how when it's touching both of the gears, when the motor spins, all of the gears spin. Then when we retract it, it does the same thing but for the other gear. And this functional tech allows it to hit both gears whenever you want. Now, I just want you to take a look at the bottom of this as well so you can get an idea of everything. You can see the different types of shaft I use here, but anything equivalent to a cap shaft will work perfectly fine.
Of course, this is just one of many configurations where this PTO mechanism will work. Feel free to change it and modify it however you like to fit your robot's needs. That's all for today from the VEX IQ guide. If you found this video helpful, consider dropping a like and subscribing for more content just like this. I'll see you in the next one.